going to discuss on recurring deposit. Recurring deposit, right? A financial institution, a financial institution, institution or bank, basically bank NBFC होते हैं, नॉन बैंकिंग फाइनेंशियल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, है ना. जनरली ए बैंक, फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूशंस और बैंक, ये लोग होते हैं. तो बैंक में यूजुअली यू कैन डिपॉजिट मनी बाय टू वेज. वन इज you have saving account, saving account, saving account, right? इसमें आपको बेसिकली फर्स्ट ऑफ द मंथ, फर्स्ट ऑफ मंथ to 10th of month, 10th of month not get any interest. On money, right? जो सेविंग अकाउंट है इसमें फर्स्ट टू टेंथ ऑफ द मंथ, फर्स्ट टू टेंथ ऑफ मंथ नॉट गेट एनी इंटरेस्ट ऑन मनी. आपके पास इसमें 1 लाख रुपए हो या 10 लाख रुपए, does not make any sense, right? But after 10th to last day of month, last day of month, on minimum amount you get interest. ठीक है, क्या समझे आप सेविंग अकाउंट में कि फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट डे ऑफ मंथ to 10th of the month you will not get anything. After 10th to last day of month on minimum amount you will get interest. अब usually a person gets its salary on 1st to 5th. So 5th basically he मतलब 1st to 5th के बीच में he will have maximum amount. After that he has to spend some money, so he will withdraw the money. इसमें एक तो ये भी होता है कि number of transactions फिक्स्ड होते हैं, राइट, सेविंग अकाउंट में। और दूसरा, you cannot withdraw a big amount. Suppose you have deposited 10,000 rupees, 10 lakh rupees you have, but you cannot withdraw your 10 lakh rupees immediately, right? So if you want to withdraw that, then you have to show the reason why you are withdrawing that money, right? Your money is, this saving account is yours, this money is yours, but in saving account, this is the rule that a certain number of a big amount, if you want to withdraw suddenly, then you have to give the reason कि why you are doing this. यहाँ पे क्या मतलब हुआ कि जैसे आपके पास suppose after 10th of the month, 10th you have say 2 lakh rupees, right? Okay, now 15th you withdraw 75,000, you get 1,25,000 remaining. On 18th you deposit say 25,000, you got 1,75,000, right? No, 1,50,000. 1,50,000 you get. Now again you deposited on 15th था, 18th था, फिर आपने 23rd you withdraw again 75,000 rupees, right? So how much you get? 75,000 remaining, right? Now on 25th you withdraw again 75,000 rupees, right? Your account balance is 0, right? And on 28th you deposited 1,25,000 rupees. This is till last of month, right? So what happens, because on 25th of the month your minimum balance was 0, so you will get no interest on this month, right? This occurs in saving account. Otherwise, so this is occurring in saving accounts. Then we have another type of account that is known as fixed deposit. Fixed deposit, right? What is fixed deposit? Fixed deposit means you deposited an amount, a certain amount for a certain period of time. Suppose you deposited 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh rupees, rupees 5 lakh for 2 years, right? Bank says bank will give interest, bank will give interest 7.50% per annum. Per annum. Right? This is not part of your, I'm just teaching you, telling you things. If you want, you can write it down. If you do not want, does not matter. So this is 5 lakhs for 2 years. Bank will give you 7.5% interest, and this is bank's commitment. Bank's commitment. You will get this much. Either rate of interest goes up, goes down, that's not matter. Once this is a contractual note, you can say, keep you deposited in the bank. Iसीलिए it is saying fixed deposit. It is a contractual note between you and the customer and the bank. Then you are putting 5 lakh rupees for 2 years, and bank committed to give you 7.5% per annum interest on that. At the end of 2 years, you will get your money, including interest. In modern terms, there are certain conditions that you can take your interest during course of time, right? But it does not happen. You know, you can withdraw interest. Yeah, it keep on accumulating. That is a different thing. Even you can take loan on this, right? You can take loan on this, but this money if you take, suppose you can withdraw it in between, lekin there is a loss. You can withdraw FD also, there is no problem at all, but there will be a loss. But it is the best part, you take loan against it. So your financial need will be fulfilled, and you deposit you give the EMIs or return the loan, your money remains safe, right? So this is the fixed commitment. This is commitment. Fixed commitment between bank and customer, right? This is FD. But तो इन दोनों में ही मतलब this is saving your money. If you are keeping your money in your home, so you are not getting anything, but at least when you are putting in saving account, you get something. Fixed deposit is giving you whether your money is secured, right? This is called fixed income, right? After that, for people who are not having fixed income, yeah, they cannot deposit a big amount at a time. For them, we have another type of recurring deposit account. Recurring deposit right? Recurring deposit is also a kind of a certain amount to be deposited for fixed period and bank give interest. Bank give interest. Right? This is you have to study. Here is certain amount to be deposited for fixed period and bank give interest. And this for a certain amount monthly, right? Monthly. For poor peoples, it is on daily basis also. It can be for weekly also, right? You deposit that money, and at the end of like fixed deposit for a fixed period of time, it is also, right? It is also for a fixed period of time, and you have to deposit, and you will get committed interest, committed amount, right? Whatever is there. So these three type of banking instruments are used for depositing, right? For general, in general, this is happening. Whole game of bank is parallel business is this, right? Bank is offering loan also, give and take. Bank is taking money from the customers in the form of these three things, and whatever amount he is getting from here, that he is circulating in the market in the form of loan. And whatever amount of whatever they are getting from loan and whatever they have to give, their difference is their profit. Bank is giving you 7.5% interest. Similarly, here in recurring deposit account, you also get the same, right? Around 7.5%. But if you go for a loan, they will give you a loan, say a car loan on 14.5%, right? So 7.5 ka difference hai na? They are giving you interest at 7.5%, and when you are borrowing the money, then they are asking for a rate of interest of 14.5%, 13.5%, right? And that is floating. Here it is fixed. But once for all, it is fixed. For 2 years, it is fixed. It is whatever period you have committed here in recurring deposit, that is fixed. But the bank is offering, there may be chances in house the home loans rate of interest is fluctuating, right? So this is we have banking, and we have to discuss on recurring deposit account. So we'll go with recurring deposit, right? Should I rub this?
Yes.
Recurring deposit may you have to deposit a monthly installment which we call here MI, monthly installment. fixed period of times, fixed period of time, fixed period of time, that is in years, and we convert that into months. We convert it into months, right? So if you are paying, वैसे principal is equal to mi into n, where n is, this is n, this is number of months. Number of months in a year is fixed, it is 12. So P is equal to Ni. Principal is equal to Mi into N, right? Or estimated value is equal to Mi into N bracket N plus 1 by 2, right? This is the estimated value of principal. Lekin principal is this, right? Now you get the interest. How you get the interest? Interest is equal to mi monthly installment into n bracket n plus 1 by 2 into r upon 100 into 1 upon 12, right? So you can write here mi into n bracket n plus 1 into r percent upon 2400 is interest. This is the direct formula you can use, right? No need to write like this. You just write like this and get the values, right? This is the interest. Now amount is principal plus interest. So principal is mi into n plus interest is mi into n bracket n plus 1 into rate of interest divided by 2400. You get this? This is amount. Now what do? You take A is equal to, you take n into mi. N and mi is common. So n into mi bracket 1 plus, what is left over? N plus 1 into r percent upon 2400 is equal to the interest. This is the amount you are getting at the maturity, right? At the maturity, how much amount you will get, that depends upon, we can find out with these formulas, right? These three formulas we have. Principal is equal to mi into n. Estimated value will be, we can find out like this, estimated value of principal right? We can get like this. This is the interest and this is amount, right? These are the formulas we have, which we are going to use in solving the problems related to recurring deposit, right? Okay, now come to that. Open your exercise. Come to the last question of your exercise. This is question number 12. Savita has a recurring deposit RD account. Yes.
In bank of 2000 per month.
Rupee MI is rupees 2000 per month.
At the rate of 10% per annum.
At 10% per annum, right?
If she gets 83,100 at the time of maturity.
Maturity he is getting
83,100.
83,100?
100.
83,100, fine. This is the amount he is getting.
The total for which the account was held.
So, yeah. You have to find the time. Time for which account hold. Right? This is the question. So we'll go A is equal to N into MI bracket 1 plus N plus 1 into R% upon 2400. This is the formula you have for amount, right? So what do you do now? You just keep the values in this formula. So you get A is equal to A is 83,100 is equal to N, you do not know. Monthly installment is 2000 rupees, right? And you are having 1 plus N plus 1 into 10 upon 2400, right? This is the condition comes. Now these two zeros are gone. You get 831 and 1 0 from here to here is gone. So 131 is equal to N into 20 bracket, this is 240. So 240 plus N plus 1 upon 240. You get this? Now, when you this 0 and 0 cancel, and this is 12, right? So now when you multiply this 831 into 12 is equal to n bracket 240 plus n plus 1, like this 12 comes here, so you get this, right? This 1 is added to this, so you get 241. So now you get 12 times 1 becomes 12, so we get 2, 1 carry 36, 3 times 12 becomes 36, 137, you get 3, and 8 times 12 becomes 96, and 3 99, right? 9972 is equal to 241n plus n square. Now what do you get? N square plus 241n minus 9972 is equal to 0. This is what? This is, we are getting quadratic equation, right? This is the quadratic equation we get to always for finding time. We have this problem, right? Now if this number is quite big, so we can go with this. Otherwise, if you can do factor for this, so how much you will get? 9972. You go by 2, 4 times 2 becomes 8, 9 times 2 becomes 18, 1, 8 times 16, and then you get 6. Again you go by 2 times 4, 4 times 8, 9 times, and you get 3. Again you get by 3, so 8, 3, 1. Again by how much? Again you go by 3, so 3, 2 times 3 becomes 9 times, no, 7 times. 7 times 3 becomes, and you get 7, right? So what even? 277 into, this is 9, this is 4, 4 times 9 becomes 36, 277 minus 36 becomes 41. So in place of sorry, it's 241. It's 241, right? So here we can write n square plus 277 minus 36 and minus 9972 is equal to 0. So you write here n square plus 277 n minus 36 n minus 9972 is equal to 0. You take n as a common, you get n plus 277. You get n is equal to 277 minus 36 as a common, you get n plus 277. is equal to 0. Now you take n plus 277 bracket n minus 36 is equal to 0. So if you take n plus 27, 277 is equal to 0. So n is equal to minus 277. So which is not applicable, not applicable, right? Otherwise, now you take n minus 36 is equal to 0. So n is equal to 36. So there are 36 months, right? So n is equal to 36 months. So n is equal to 36 months. So year is equal to 36 divided by 12 becomes 3. So 3 years. So she deposited for 3 years. So whole money she deposited for 3 years. This is, we have, check your answer.
Yes. Right.
Okay. So this is how we get this. Fortunately, this is factorable and you get it. Otherwise, we have to use here Sridharacharya's formula for solving this quadratic equation. Right? Should I now?
Yes.
Now come to 11th. What is 11th?
Mr.
Question number 11th. What is that?
Mr. Arcanian gets 6,455 at the end of 1 year.
क्या? Mr.
Arcanian gets
R.K. Nair gets
6,455
6,455 in
at the end of 1 year.
1 year.
The
Right?
rate of interest is 14% per annum.
Rate of interest is 14%
Per annum.
per annum
In a recurring deposit account.
in an RD.
5 monthly installments.
Okay. So you have to find monthly installment. Monthly installment. Right? So what is that? He is getting maturity na for 6,455 rupees. Right? So again we use A is equal to N into MI bracket 1 plus N plus 1 into R% upon 2,400. Right? So A is equal to 6,455 is equal to N is, he is for 1 month. Sorry, he is for depositing for 1 year. It is 1 year. 1 year means n is equal to 12, right? So we write here 12 into mi bracket I, oh sorry, it's 1 plus 12 plus 1 into 14%. 14% upon 2,400, right? So what happens? Hello, this is 7 times 2 becomes 14, and this is 1200, right? 24 divided by 2 becomes 12, and 100, then we put 2 zeros, and when we add this, so we get 6455 is equal to 12 mi bracket 1200, right? 1200 plus 13 into 7 upon 1200. You get this? 7 times 13 is 91, right? So 6455 is equal to 12 into mi bracket, this will be how much? It will be 91. So 1291 upon 1200. Is this so? This 12 is gone by this, you get 100, cross multiplied. So 6455 into 100 upon 1291 is equal to mi, right? If you multiply this 1291 by 5, you get 6455. What I said? If you multiply this 1291 by 5, right? So it is 1 time, it is 5 times. So 5 into 100 becomes 500. So mi is 500, right? What I told you, that is 1291 multiplied by 5. So 1 times 5 becomes 5, 9 times 5 becomes 45, you get 4. 2 times 5 becomes 10, and 4 14, you get 1. 5 times 1 becomes 1, and 1 6. You get this? So it is 5 times. So 500 rupees is mi he has to pay. Do you get this? Okay, great. Next. Should I rub? Come to 10th. Yeah, what is that? Question number 10.
Mohan has recurring deposit account.
Mohan has RD account. Okay.
In bank for 2 years at 6% per
For 2 years means n is equal to 24 months, huh? At
6% per annum simple interest.
6% per annum.
Simple interest.
Per annum. Take per annum
If he gets
interest. Right? So
if he gets 1200 as interest at the time
If-
of majority,
if
he gets 1200 as interest.
he gets 1200 as interest, huh?
Yes, at the time of majority.
Interest, if he gets 1200 as interest
Find
at
the
maturity,
monthly installment, the amount of majority.
right? At maturity, find monthly installment, find monthly installment and amount. This is the question we have.
Yes.
हैं? ज़्यादा होता चला गया। क्या है? तो हम क्या करेंगे? इंटरेस्ट इज इक्वल टू MI into N bracket N plus 1 R% upon 2400. Right? He is getting an interest of 1200 rupees. So we can write here 1200 is equal to MI into 24 into 25, right? Into 6, right? Upon 2400, right? So how much you get? If you get, sorry, we keep this 6 on this side only. We 24 one time 2400 becomes 100, right? This is one time 25, 1 ja 25, 25 4 times 100, right? And 6 times 2 times 6 becomes 12. You get 200. Cross multiply. So you get MI is equal to 4 rupees 200 into 4 becomes rupees 800, right? Great. Now what? Amount is equal to, I know that what they're asking. A is equal to N into MI bracket, sorry, plus interest. So A is equal to N is 24 into 800 plus 1200, right? How much? There are 2 zeros. 4 times 8 becomes 32. 3 carry. 2 times 8 becomes 16 and 3 19. 19,200 plus 1,200. Right? So how much he get? 20,400 rupees as an amount at maturity. Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
This was question number 10. Hmm?
Yes.
So we get question number 10. Okay. So we can we call off now?
Yes.
Okay then. Right.